Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So I want you guys to sit and enjoy this beautiful tutorial. So firstly, I started with cleansing our face using the simple micellar water. Then I went with setting spray just to lock in moisture and as well reduce redness and inflammation. Then I went with using the Hyper Beauty serum. After I applied the serum, I went straight to the moisturizer, Cetaphil moisturizer, and when I was done with that, I went with using the L.A Girl nourishing primer just to hydrate her face, and then I used the L.A Girl mattifying primer to mattify those T-zones area, just to reduce excess oil. When I was done, she was kind of having some discolorations and all. It wasn't really visible, but I still had to conceal those dark spots and discoloration. So I went with using the Blossom concealer to just even out her skin before I proceeded using her own color of foundation. I think I went with using the Avour foundation on her all over her face. Then to contour her face, I used the Sylvimak the Sylvimak foundation on butternut to contour her nose and her cheekbone. So when I was done with that, I had to blend. Guys, don't forget to blend. Then I went with using the Blossom lipstick palette. It's a creamy base palette, so I usually use it for liquid blush. So I just took the pink shade and then applied it on her cheekbone and blend through. Now it's time to highlight her face. I'm using the Yanga Beauty 02 and 03 to highlight her underneath eyes, her nose, her jaw, and her forehead. Guys, whenever you are highlighting, don't forget to blend into your foundation so to avoid harsh lines. Okay guys, so when I was done with blending highlighting her face, I went straight to using the Merak setting powder on the shade Ginger. I actually mixed ginger and cinnamon together just to give a perfect shade. So I went with mixing the both shades and then applying her under eyes. One trick I always say is that always tell your client to look up while you are setting her under eyes, because once she looks down, it just creases. So to avoid creasing, you have to tell your client to look up while you are setting her under eye for a smooth finish. So guys, when I was done with setting her under eyes, I had to use a Milani powder just to lock in what I've already set. So I used a compact powder to just lock in everything that I've set underneath her eyes, to give this flawless look. So when I was done, I went with using another Milani shade on medium just to apply all over her face for a smooth look or for a smooth finish. Then I went with contouring her forehead and her cheekbones to give this. I just wanted a lift on her face, so I had to contour her cheekbones, her nose, and her forehead, because I don't really like my forehead shining too bright. So I always love this warmness on her forehead. So when I was done, I went with using my Honest Beauty Cheek Orgasm blush to just give a youthful look on her cheekbones. You can see how I'm just brushing seamlessly just to give this nice finish. So you need to blend all through. Whenever every process you're doing, just blend through. When I was done doing that, I had to set her face by using the Omariocode. No, I think it's Sopro. Omariocode setting spray. It's a matte setting spray. I wanted a matte look on her face, so I decided to use the Omariocode setting spray to set her makeup. Then to bake, I'm still using the Merak setting powder on the shade Ginger and Cinnamon. Then I'm using the Benign White for our eyeshadow base before applying our eyeshadow. Don't forget, before applying your brow pencil, always brush out foundations on top of the hair, because when you apply pencil on it, it doesn't look fine. So you have to brush, then apply your brow wax on it, leave it to dry, go to your eyeshadow and start applying it. So I went with my transition color first. I love starting with a light brown color, the one that matches with our nose. What I use to contour our nose is what I use as a transitional color. So guys, when I was done with that, I went with another shade on top of our eyelid, and I wanted something dark at the ending part of the eyelid. So if you watch through the video, you realize that at the end, when we're almost done with the eyeshadow, I had to darken the ending part of our eyelid because I wanted something visible and I wanted more lift and a darker ending. So that was why. So guys, I'm using the Annie's Beauty Meets the Brown. This eyeshadow is a very nice palette. You need to get one. It just contains a lot of shade of browns, So when I was done with that, I just whatever you are doing on your eyes, always don't forget to always blend through, blend and blend and blend. So I'm going with a pigment, and I'm using the NYX pigments glue before applying my pigment on it. So I'm going with the L.A Girl Glitterolic pigments, and I'm going with like 3 shades. So I started with the brown, the nude, and a little touch of silver on her eyes. Guys, I had to cut the part where she was tearing. I don't know, for a reason she was just tearing, but fine, because of the product and how I set the spray, use that my setting spray, everything just came together. Then it's time to give her this eyeliner, like an eyelined look. I'm using the Tehilla Brow Black Gel Liner. So I just take the eyeliner, then I brought it out, and then I joined it with a dark eyeshadow in order to match together with the eyeshadow I already have there. You can see the blending, you can see the lift, and you can see the color popping. Like I said earlier, that I wanted a darker ending part of my eyelid. So guys, I'm almost done with the eyes. Whatever you are doing, always blend into the eyeshadow. So it's time to line our waterline on top of our eye. Yeah, just on top of our eyelid, which I just did. And I'm using the brush from Merak. Yeah, Merak angle brush. So it's time to draw eyebrows. I'm using the H&E Edgar and Esther brow gel and Mabrook brow pencil. So I'm just using it to line our brows. Guys, I'm using the Mabrook pencil to just give an illusion of stroke, like I'm giving a stroke, like illusion of hair in front of our eyes. That's at the beginning of our eyebrows. You want to give this stroke, you don't want to leave that side scanty. So after that, I just take my eyebrows I just took my brow brush and brush it for a lighter look. When I was done, it's time to highlight. I'm using the Merak flat brush and the SMC03 on Yanga concealer just to highlight our brows. So I'm actually highlighting our brow bones, and then I'm trying to blend. I went with using a blending brush to blend everything through. I don't want to see harsh lines. If you want to avoid harsh lines, always blend through. So you can see me blending and blending and blending. So guys, I went with highlighting our upper brows, although it is not compulsory to do that most times, but I just feel like, okay, let me just do it. Let me just do it. So this is me just highlighting our eyebrows, our upper eyebrows. And guys, we are almost done with the look. and don't forget to blend. So I had to blend the concealer into the foundation. Now it's time to blend the setting powder that I'm using that I used to bake her under eyes. But I just remember that, oh, I've not given her a brown touch under her eye, under her eyes, so I wanted a brown touch. Now I went back with my brush to, you know, blend all the baked setting powder on her face and all. And guys, I am not sweeping hard, please. I am sweeping so gentle, like so gentle. So do not sweep so hard. You just sweep a little. Do like when you are sweeping, do as if you are afraid of the face. So that's how you sweep. And I'm also touching a setting powder. Sorry, I'm touching a compact powder from Milani products. Milani. I'm using it to just, you know, smoothing everything underneath the eyes. I'm using the Wynk lashes for this look. I've been using Wynk lashes, I don't know, but I just feel like they have good set of lashes, so I'm using the Wynk lashes. I wanted something bold since I'm using a natural pigment on her eyes, so I wanted something a little bit, you know, winked. So that was why I went for this eyelash look. You can see she's actually feeling herself. Anyway, it's time to blend all through, and when I was done, I set my makeup and don't forget to always fan it. Now the girly stylist has finished styling her hair. You can see how gorgeous she's looking, and it's time. Don't forget to line your lip, then you blend through. And then I applied my lip gloss. I'm using the I think I'm using the So Pro lip gloss on the shade Veil to just gloss her lip. And when I was done, sorry guys, in case I missed out any product, I'm going to write everything down on the description box so that you can get all the products that I used. So guys, you can see it's time, and this is the final look. This is the final look on my client's face. Please don't forget to subscribe, join this community. More videos will be coming up. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Love you.